our players.
Hello.
So, you have dealt with the beasts, and what do you have left to do? Corruption within Ogligosh.
Yeah, I think that was what we planned to do next.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so the corruption of Ogligosh is the council members might be smuggling in some illegal trade from an outside country, or an allied... what is going on with my windows? Or no...
Take your time.
Just wondering why my toolbar keeps resetting. Or hello. Okay, it's not like voice activated. Okay, whatever. Or another kingdom. And drugs are smuggled into Ogligosh, as well as some rare minerals that had made what is it called? The markets start to fall apart. And they want people like you to get to the bottom of this. Okay, this is really bottom. Was that it? It was just the window that was out of image? Or that wasn't full? No, it was something else, I think. Alright. And they want the Adventurers Guild to take care of it and get to the bottom of it. With it comes an invisibility potion to sneak into the council members' chambers and to figure out what each individual council member is doing. They have all signed off on this too, so they don't know when you're going to be there or if you're going to be there.
Oh, so they've consented to us breaking into their house?
Well, the higher ups consented to this, not the individual council members.
Okay.
And it's not to their houses that they consented to, it's the chambers themselves.
I'm not entirely sure how that works still. Is this?
Basically, we have the equivalent of a search warrant for a bunch of council members' chambers.
Okay, but we've got the one invisibility potion.
So we would have to do it all at once.
You have an invisibility potion per person.
Oh. Oh, I guess that helps.
Do we know what they're supposedly smuggling, or?
Purple crystallist.
Okay.
And you're all too familiar with this.
What is that stuff?
It's the stuff that makes you temporarily stronger, but it's highly addicting.
Oh, that stuff.
The stuff that Akane keeps taking, but the DC is slowly rising every time she takes it.
I believe she hasn't in a while.
She's taken it a total of 3 times so far. It had 5 doses on it, and she has 2 doses remaining.
Damn.
I mean, she gets advantage on everything, so... Yeah, everything... she gets advantage on Constitution rolls. So, yes, the purple chrysalis can temporarily make you 2 levels stronger, but at the cost of losing part of yourself in the process. A lot of mages take this chance to gain a full level slot higher. 2 doses can give you a solid 2 level slots higher. 3 doses at a time can give you a chance of getting 3 to 4 level slots higher into epic level slots.
Remind me, this is the substance we're looking for?
This is the substance that they're illegally bringing into the country that only the Dark Lord's army has access to right now.
Okay, so it is a smuggling operation.
Yeah, it's a smuggling operation.
So we're essentially looking for proof of the smuggling ring.
Yes. The other,
as always,
issue that they're currently having is, well, the undead, but there's nothing that can really be done about the undead because they're not really causing an issue. And every time they dispose of the undead, more undead just keep popping up.
Where are they? Do they know where they're coming from?
The grounds.
What if they just start cremating all their dead?
They are.
Where do they come from if they're cremated?
People
The
who are already
graveyards.
Cremate those people too.
That is tens
People
of
get-
thousands.
dead. Also, people get really touchy about digging up people from graves.
So they dug themselves up. Should be easy.
They're currently there is about 100,000 graves, and currently every one of those people in those graves are currently trying to claw their way out of the graves. And right now they are laying slabs of rock over top of every one of these graves to keep them from clawing their way out. So far, it seems to be working because the dead don't really have muscles. I.e., insert the gif of the undead popping out of the ground and then Luffy walking over and pushing them back down.
I don't know that one.
When he's on Thriller Bark.
So council members, are the residences all near each other?
Let's see here. Council chambers are number 2. here, or do I have the? Yeah, I have the legends. Council chambers are. Oh, number 9. My mistake.
Close. And we only have we only have permission to look through the council chambers, not their private residences.
Not their individual residency, right? The chambers are boarded up with walls just in case there's attack, so the council members are protected. There's enough food and drink in there to keep the council members surviving for at least 6 months without any aid.
That seems optimistic.
They're treated like a leader.
Here's a stupid thing. If we just killed them all, would that count? I guess we lose points.
Yeah. That's the opposite.
You
of
might
what
be
we want to
barred from
happen.
adventurers. There might be a bounty
Oh.
out for you then.
That
Oh well, I
shit
did my
is
best.
bigger than McKing's, okay?
And no, there is no McKing's. There is a no, there is no McKing's in Ogligosh.
Oh good.
Ogligosh.
There is no McKing's in Ba Sing Se.
There's lots of beer. There's lots of taverns though.
Just to check, how long does the invisibility potion last?
Until you take a hostile action, or you talk.
We just have to
Until
be
we
quiet?
talk?
Yes.
Oh god.
Wait, so otherwise it's potentially permanent? Or is there a time limit?
There is no time limit.
Wow, this potion's amazing.
So
Okay.
if you fall into a coma and you have this item on you, the room could start to stink after a while.
Herman cost.
Although if you're a mute,
Well, you could just take a hostile action and punch somebody if you're mute.
Can any of the 3 of you turn invisible using your own powers?
Yes, quite easily.
Dusk can make all of us invisible for an hour.
Yes, but that it ends when you hit somebody, but you know that's probably not much for.
Well,
That's for
hostile action. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
But
not a
it
new
is-
limitation.
But that is
Yeah.
based on my concentration, and I already have something I want to do with that.
Fair enough. But that is a backup in case we talk. Because this one can break very easily. Otherwise, it'll be something we just have to...
Can it break from me concentrating on a spell?
are you talking? Ooh, that was a loud crack.
I suppose not. In any
Is
case, I
it-
have a spell that can allow me to locate any an item of a specific kind within a certain distance. So I just specify the purple crystal stuff, and as long as I can. As long as I get within a few feet, about 30 feet of it, I will know it is there. Unless it's behind lead. But that...
Lead, my only weakness.
Would they
Wait,
have
okay.
the product in their chambers?
So we're only
Well,
not allowed to
couldn't.
speak. Could we communicate through other forms?
Well, I mean, Kosk can communicate through other forms. You guys can't communicate with Kosk. Kosk can use message.
Actually,
Message lets you talk both ways.
I'm going to cast a spell real quick. Let me open my sheet so I can get to it.
Before we get to that, I think we should do at least a little bit of planning.
And each of you have a potion, so we're going to assume that all of you are going to be using the potions when you go in there. Even those that are not here.
So an important part of breaking in is to case the joint. You know, make sure you know where you're going. So how hard would it be for me to just at least get in and see where see the layout of the place before we are going in and breaking and entering?
It depends on how well Koska's concentrating.
Also, this spell isn't concentration, so...
Hang on. I'm not talking about using anything Koska's doing. I am talking about walking in the front door as a citizen and, like, asking for a tour.
I will skip all the RP right now. They will say, unless you have an appointment, there is no tour. We don't do tours. What is a tour? It's a government building. Get out.
Okay. Can we go around the outside of the building and maybe spot something, anything through the windows?
You would need to be it would need to either be at night or you would have to have something on because there are guards around.
Can I buy a pen and paper?
You can buy an inkwell and a parchment, yeah. It's cotton paper.
How much is that?
A couple of copper.
Okay.
They don't understand the concept of turning wood into paper. I mean, McKing's gives you a burger on a platter. They give you plates.
Okay.
And they expect the plates in return. But a lot of people just take the plates. So they start putting the price in the plates on it. Half these people's houses have McKing's full set of dishes.
Right.
Okay. We need to plan before we just waltz in there then.
Yeah.
That sounds like
How
something
do we
Herbert
figure
said.
out where we're supposed to go without arousing suspicion?
Were we given a map of the building?
Nobody listens to each other. No, you weren't given a map of the building.
Okay. Alright, we'll have to make a map of the building then.
Okay. Can anybody see in the dark at night?
Yeah,
I have dark vision.
I can just do that with magic.
Can you fly and be invisible at the same time?
There is a chimney.
Is the-
There is 3 chimneys on this building.
Why are we looking at chimneys?
I'm just letting you know about the building. You can see 3 chimneys from the outside.
So, okay, we can see the building from the outside, but we don't have a map of the building. Okay. I guess this would be the building we'd go into to, like, look at the records?
Yeah, there would be.
Is there a city... What'd you say?
There would be records in here.
Okay. Like, to look at the plan of the building?
The plan of the building would probably be not in here, but probably in, like, another government building.
Okay. Well, we should go request to see the plan of the building so that we can copy it and make a map.
Even I would be suspicious of that.
All right.
Better idea.
But
if we're gonna use the records to get the map, let's not be obvious about it. I am a competent thief, and Kosk can make me invisible. I mean, alternatively, I could play the part of a bored and mildly irritated adventurer who needs to request the plans used for some other building, and then just also make a copy of the plans we actually want while I'm in there.
That works.
Okay, so we'll proceed with that idea.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Speak now or forever hold your peace.
Just to make sure I'm understanding correctly, is it me sneaking in or me going in under false pretenses?
I thought we were going in under false pretenses.
Okay.
I
just
mean,
wanted to make sure that we were deciding which plan we're using, rather than just saying, okay, we're going to use a plan and not specify which.
all right, fair. I will say, since we do have those like infinite duration invisibility potions, we could use those to case the joint and then just rendezvous somewhere outside, have Kosk or somebody cast invisibility on all of us at once, go back in, get what we need, get out.
Of course, my
I think-
telepathic bond spell is not concentration, and it will allow us to communicate no matter where we are on this plane of existence.
Oh wow, yeah, that's pretty good.
I do also
Oh.
want to point out that if we're going to case the joint using invisibility, I would rather have Kosk cast invisibility for that, so that we have the potions and she can, has her concentration freed up for the spell
To
that Zork
locate.
was talking about. Just
Well, don't we need the potions for when we try to find evidence of the powder?
That's exactly what he just said.
yes, I was just saying. Or, yeah, I
Then
was
we're in
saying-
agreement.
So yeah, it's just you. Just you going in to look around first.
Unless someone else has
For every extra spell slot I use, I can target one extra person. And I can use up to 2 more, so I can make 3 people invisible for an hour.
unless someone else is also spec'd into sneaking around, I think that having me go in initially on my own would probably be best.
Alright.
Yeah.
Just remember, the only thing that can break this is attacking somebody.
Yeah.
So, 2nd level slot, invisibility. Sorry.
I need to remember what invisibility actually does mechanically.
Condition invisible. Impossible to see without aid of magic or special sense. For the purpose of hiding, you are considered heavily obscured. Your location can be detected by noise or tracks, though.
So automatically fails any ability check that requires sight.
Yep.
When applied to me.
Yep, vision is blocked. Creatures are effectively blinded against heavily obscured targets.
Cool.
Which obviously automatically fails any ability check that requires sight.
And I will be rolling stealth with advantage, and any rolls to see me are going to suffer from disadvantage.
Any rolls to see you automatically fail. It's to
any
hear
rolls to
you.
Any rolls to otherwise detect me will suffer from disadvantage.
Yes.
Okay.
Obviously, it's a government building. Depending on if they do the same shit they do in our government buildings, those floors are going to be loud.
Yeah. Alright. So, I am currently invisible. And do you want me to roll stealth now or going in?
Yes. Alright.
So I'm looking around, but not really trying to, not moving anything. Just kind of going through the halls and making sure I know where the council members do their work.
Yeah, well then, yeah, you'll start to hear, yes sir, don't worry, you will not be disturbed. And she starts to open the latch of the door to close them, and she starts closing the first door. And then she opens the latch to the second door and starts to close the second door.
I don't I'm very confused about what's happening because you just jumped to something and I'm not sure where I am in relation to this.
You were looking around the council chambers. And apparently the councilmen were about to have a meeting.
And I'm gonna be following her out.
No, she's open. She's closing the doors were sealed open. She's currently closing them, and you're coming up onto this.
Oh, so I'm currently outside the chambers.
You're currently outside the chambers.
This is just me rolling for myself. Okay.
Okay, I will start.
Control not good today.
I will switch maps then.
I'm going in.
Oh, it's windy today. Oh, good. I had music for this. Eerie music. This is great.
How tall are these ceilings?
About 30 feet tall.
Okay.
I trust you are all comfortable. Why do we have to have these meetings weekly now? Ugh. Just get on with it. The doors are sealed. Nobody's going to be here. Did you feel that? Oh, stop being jumpy. It feels as if we are being watched. Yes, there are like... hold on. There are 8 of us here. You are being watched by 7 other people, you idiots. Alright, put the magic device up. You see a magic... You see them pull out some sort of magic item. One that you're not familiar with. One that I said you're not familiar with.
Yep.
Oh, come on. That I had it full scale. Oh, come on. There we go. You can jump into the middle of that if you'd like. You're feeling a little like your hair might be afroing right now.
I'm gonna stay hiding up near the ceiling in the corner.
Okay, so I can't make it any bigger, so you could just hear everything they're saying. Okay.
Okay.
No, nobody can hear what we're saying. Excellent. The elven magic makes such wonderful items. It's a shame they're illegal back here. What was it? Silver rank and higher you have to be in adventurer terms? Get to the point. Why are we here? I have things to do. I have money to make. Yes, we know you're a money mongrel. There, you can see yourself now. So, let's get to the bottom of this. The undead are definitely one of the most important problems. Let's see here. This man is speaking right now. How are we with the rocks? Hey, the rocks come down from the north, and we're burying them as fast as we can, but that's 100,000 freaking graves. We don't have that much manpower. And for the mass burning, We're burning them as fast as we can. A lot of the other cities have listen to this, learned to cope with them. The elves are burning them as they see fit, but you know how the elves are. The elves have already figured out a way to deal with the problem. They don't bury their dead as bodies. They cremate them ahead of time. I mean, it does save on landscaping dramatically. Who cares? What is the undead doing anything in response to anything? Or are they just stumbling around like idiots? Like half of you. Half of them give them stink eyes. Anyway. The other issue is the purple chrysalis. Oh, that. Has it finally seeped its way in here? Yes. And I can only assume that one or more of you are to blame for this. What? Outrageous! This can't be. I bet it was him. What? Just because I like money doesn't mean I'll bring in illegal substances to sell. It's crashing my market. I can't sell the other illegal things that I sell. We can talk about the other illegal things that I sell later, but let's worry about the purple chrysalis for now. Yes. We will talk about that later. And possibly a new position opening. The purple chrysalis is dangerous. It can turn summoners and wizards and clerics into a force to be reckoned with, but at the cost of their sanity and addiction to it. Yes, we've all read and talked and heard this spew from, oh, what's her face, when she came here trying to recruit us. I forget what the name was. What was it? Ataima was her name? You know, the one with all the animals. Yes. And then she took over the island, and we had to ask the Adventurers Guild to put out a way to get rid of her. Well, she's gone now, isn't she? Good riddance. I hope she's dead. Anyway. I've hired the Adventurers Guild to look into which one of us is working with the Dark Lord's army to bring this stuff in here. What? That's outrageous. Who told you to do this? I did not give my consent. I am the leader of this council, and I decided that this is a good idea. Well, it's not me, so it doesn't matter. Oh, and what about that necromancer woman from Vereen Kingdom? Oh. That's Vereen Kingdom's problem. I just know we have the problem with Say. I think he's the issue that our undead problem keeps coming back to haunt us. Can anybody talk to him? Well, we've sent soldiers to come to talk to him, but they're currently stumbling around in the streets as undead right now. So do you think it didn't go well? Pretty sure it didn't go unwell. Pretty sure they're feeling a little dead. But not completely. Have you heard word from Selby? Yeah. Apparently, one of the Dark Lord's armies on the island of Selby, just off the east coast. Apparently, they're gathering runaway children and brainwashing them, and apparently, I don't want to say this sounds awkward, but leveling them up. Ah, you talk about that out-of-world thing from another world shit again. That stuff, it doesn't make any sense. You're from one world, boy. I know, but they get to adulthood in the mere days. Fine. But what about the woman? The woman is a formidable opponent, and she is very wise for her years of only being 9 years old. Do you think that she might be one from another world as well? You believe this crack that he's from another world? No, I'm not saying that he is from another world, but her only being 9 years old in an adult's body would seem wise. Would seem how she became so wise at the age of 9. Can we get back to the matter at hand? The purple chrysalis is something we do not need in our small city. The kingdoms we don't care about, but we need to keep this shit out of our system. Our market is falling thanks to our marketing system. Hey. I just keep the illegals in check. I didn't say I had the purple chrysalis here. No, don't look at me. I'm a reformed thief. Regardless, we need to get to the bottom of this, and the Adventurers Guild said that they would put word out and find out who's working with this. I believe they're sending out either iron or silvers to look into this. Well, if they're iron or silvers, at least they're not any coppers or coal leveled. They couldn't find anything. They couldn't find their ways out of a parchment paper. It's flat. Yeah, I mean, if it was crumpled up. Right. Does the church have anything to add? Well, the purple chrysalis has been used in the Drow's religion. I would be interested in acquiring some of this for religious purposes for my studies. No, you are not requiring the purple chrysalis. We are trying to get it out of the city. I am just seeing it as a way to understand the Dark Elves. I know there's a few Dark Elves that live within the city. Oh, what? I believe I saw you talking with them. I do not know what you're talking about. They're the purple ones. Oh. With pointy ears. Oh. They look like elves, but they're purple. So that's what they are. I thought they were greys. Greys are gray. Did I mention I'm blind in one eye? Your other eye can see. Yes. Right. Oh, I have an idea. What about the committee's funding? I heard that the committee's funding has been siphoning away to an unknown source. Oh, yes, that brings us up to another fact. That our funding from generous donations have been going away, if not people have been skimming off the top, according to records, and have been transferring to other places of an unknown source. We would like to know what is going on with that, But currently, we've only hired the Adventurers Guild to get rid of the Purple Crystallis information. We would have to hire the Adventurers Guild. That's just more money. We're spending money to figure out where the money that we lost went. That's just a waste of money. Money, money, money. Spend money to figure out where the money that we lost went. That's just spending money to figure out what... It's throwing money away for throwing money away. Do you know where the money went? No! I do recall seeing you in a room with several lady friends at one point. That was my hard-earned money. You do work for the council. You don't get paid that much. I invest in so the Purple Crystallis. My point exact. Do not be feared if you find yourselves being followed home one night. Be wary who you talk to. If I were you, I would cease all contact with the outside world and put a stop to this Purple Crystallis. I'd hate to lose any of you as colleagues. Right. Yes. Are we done here? This elven magic's making me nauseous. There was a sign on that says, don't watch the rings at all times. Oh. Is that all? Is that sufficient information, sir? Yes, that is loud and clear. You hear from this. I authorized the Adventurers Guild to look into it, and I expect a full report afterwards, and if any of you have been condemned and convicted of bringing in Purple Crystallis, you will not like the consequences. Though, if you stop your actions now, there will be no consequences. Remove the Purple Crystallis from the city at once. That is all. And the undead problem, sir. Keep bringing the stone from the north. Aye! I love to bury things. But you're a dwarf, don't you like to dig? Well, dig to bury. Very well. If that's it, meeting is adjourned for another week. Does it have to be every week? Until this problem is taken care of, it will be every week. Can I make a suggestion? Yes, Marcy, what is it? Can we have more females on the next committee after we figure out who is blacklisting people and bringing pro catalysts in? I really hate talking with you men. Meeting adjourned.
There were a couple things I wanted to make sure I noted down. Which one of them was the reformed thief? Okay, that fits. Which one of them was it who accused the other one, or another one, of bringing in the purple chrysalis?
He accused him of bringing in the purple chrysalis because this one, the one in the cloak, loves to make money.
Okay.
I'm making character sheets for them all now.
And is this one also the head of the council?
No, he is the head of marketeer,
Okay.
who's probably also going to be prosecuted soon for dealing with illegals.
Who is the head of the council?
The head of the council is the person that is currently talking to in the two-way mirror.
Ah.
He's not really a member of the Hex. Wake up, Hex. Hex.
What?
Wake up. Sit up a little bit. I saw you close your eyes.
I'm awake.
No. Anyway, the council is in charge of the council members, so he's the leader of the town.
Okay. I'm gonna follow this guy as he leaves.
Okay. I am gonna desperately try to figure out where they are. Where are these tokens at? Sci-fi tokens? No. What the? I have chibi minis? As he leaves, he seems... Let's go to the map.
Also, if he leaves the building, I'm gonna break off.
Okay, he goes to his personal office.
Good.
And he mutters a lot about that creepy bastard in the cloak possibly bringing in that purple chrysalis shit into the town. Doesn't he?
While he's alone in his office.
Yeah. Doesn't he even care about the people? And he is greeted by a man in all black. Did you take care of the necessary precautions? Yes, sir. Excellent. And have you found word of any of these people with purple chrysalis? No. This bothers me. What is it, sir? No, nothing. Is it the fact that, oh, forgive me, I'm speaking out of turn. You are, and you will be best to remember that. Things I have to deal with to keep the city sane. He closes the door. He talks to the receptionist. I'm going to leave for the night. I have some things to do with the shipping decks, and then I'm going to head home. If anybody needs me, tell them not to bother me. Yes, sir. Of course, sir.
All right. Then I'm just gonna go and make sure I know where the other council members' offices are, and meet back up with the rest of the party.
For the majority part, they all seem to be next to each other.
Convenient.
There seems to be a thick layer of wood or some sort of structure in between each one, probably to alleviate any noise from going from one to the other. Because you see a door on one side, a door on the other, and you saw his room go inside, and then the room isn't all that big. But you got pretty much the good rundown of the first floor.
Okay.
But nothing was leading on to a second or another floor above or below you. But seeing that it was a wooden floor, there is probably a basement.
Okay. Then I'm gonna go and meet up with the rest of the party.
All right. And you're easily able to meet up with the rest of the party, as they are not hanging around the council chambers, because that would be dumb. Boy, can't you read? It says no loitering.
I would have arranged to point to meet up with Kosk.
We probably would have just gone here.
Yeah. Well, I'm not sure that I would want to do that, because navigating through the busy square while invisible.
How about these trees?
Yeah, if no one's paying too close attention to them.
Tree! Tree!
So, there's two that we can probably, or that are unlikely to be the culprits. One, because he accidentally admitted to smuggling other drugs, and said that the purple chrysalist was eating into their market. And another guy who accused the smuggler of bringing in the purple chrysalist.
I'll be right back.
Because I followed him after the meeting, and even in private, he seemed genuine about that. One potential one to take another look at, which is kind of throwing stones while in a glass house, is one who's just really loves money and is apparently a reformed thief. But I'm not gonna level any accusations. And then there was also one council member who wanted to try some for apparently religious reasons, like understanding drow religion. Also got a lead on Deckton.
Ooh. I don't mind kicking his teeth in again.
He is hanging out on an island near Selby.
Not
And-
Ogligosh Island, though, right?
No. They called it the island of Selby, I think.
They just said the island east of or west of Selby.
Okay.
Huh. I could have sworn that we heard a lead like this.
Apparently he's taking in alleged runaway children, and one of the council members said something about leveling them up. And then the other council members made fun of them.
Leveling them up.
Yep. Also, apparently, Akane's sister tried to recruit the council for the Dark Lord, and they said no, mostly.
Alright. Is there any other useful information that you heard?
Well, the guy I followed after the meeting met up with someone in his office who was also looking into the purple chrysalist.
Were you able to hear anything from that meeting, or was it behind closed doors?
Well, I was also behind the closed doors. There just wasn't much in the meeting. There was something about asking if the guy took appropriate precautions and not knowing his place because he tried to speak out of turn.
Okay.
But no further information. Aside
So
from
among-
it just making it really seem like he was genuine in his accusation.
Yeah. So among the council members, who are our top suspects?
Probably the religious person and the reformed thief.
Okay. So we should look into them first.
Also, I can bring you all right to their personal offices once we go in. And then we can start searching.
Excellent.
Hex, are you there?
What?
Your camera went black.
What happened?
Oh, okay. You're still awake.
Oh. Gil, I think we're losing people left and right.
What's that? Wait, where is everyone?
Yeah.
Hello.
Hi, Kiwi.
Hey, Kiwi.
Sorry, I'm late. I've been playing Minecraft because I keep throwing up still.
Welcome back.
I called you on your phone, on your thing.
It didn't ring.
Okay. Let's... Are we waiting until later to do the stealth mission in? Or...
I think we should wait until the building is as empty as it's gonna get before we go in. I don't know if it'll actually be empty, but
So like midnight?
2 or 3 a.m. is better. Midnight's likely to be, if they have guard shifts any guard shifts during the night are more likely to be switching around midnight, and 2 or 3 is probably closer to the or is getting closer to the middle of their shift.
I'll take your word for it.
Just once, I finally found the map packet. Just shows you how much maps packets that I bought.
What?
I have a lot of map packets, and I was looking for those characters to make throw them in character sheets.
Oh.
Was the person who wanted the chrysalis fruit because it's used by Drow, the lady with the glowing purple eyes?
Hold on.
I think I'm actually gonna go because I do not feel good.
Feel better,
Okay.
Leeway.
I'm sorry I was late and didn't give any warning. Please understand. These are extreme circumstances. It won't happen again.
Remember
Okay.
to stay hydrated.
Sleep
I'll
well.
try. Bye-bye.
Bye.
There we go. You said with red eyes?
She had glowing eyes. She was on the south side of the table on the bottom.
Let's- Oh, okay. What was your question about her?
Was she the one who wanted the purple chrysalis because of the drow religion?
No, the person that you followed in was wanting the purple chrysalis. Alright, I have them all now. Alright, so you wait until about 2 or 3 in the morning, and just like you would expect, there are much fewer guards at night.
So we're popping our potions. Tosk is casting telepathic bond, and then we're going in.
Yeah, Hex, can you turn your camera on and off again, or off and on again? Hex? Yeah, is it Monday? Hex, are you there? Hexadecimal. Pizza pants.
Rip.
Uh-oh. He vanished from roll 20.
Did he?
Yeah, just
Yeah.
Night Spark, Herman, and I. We'll be right back.
Technical difficulties.
We'll be right back. Just strangle him. Hey everybody, sorry, but we're gonna have to do a midstream cancel. One of our
Tornadoes.
players is in a tornado and people keep disappearing. Sorry about this, we have to go. I worry about my players' safety more than I worry about my streams. Thank you for joining us. We will be back next week. Hopefully nothing goes awkward. Thank you for joining us. Please follow or... You know what? Just pray for the people in the tornado. Thank you.